What's up guys, it's Little Lambo here, and today I'm bringing you the first episode of GTA Online. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to make this series, but it's going to be a decent size. You can expect for each of the videos to be 10 to 15 minutes long. That's just because I don't want to show you the grindy work. I can do that in my own time. So what we're going to do here is for this episode, we're just going to try and make a character, and then that's about all, because as you can see, it's going to take me quite a while to make a decent looking character, because we do want him to look fairly decent, because my other character that I main on my personal account, he looks fairly fun to me, but to everybody else he kind of looks like a dog. And as you can see, through most of these players, he looks like a dog or an alien. I went for male because I personally just hate when males go to female. I don't like it, so I obviously went male. I try a lot of combos going through here, and as you can see, not a lot of them look any good, so I spend most of my time just going through the character, as you can see right here. You can probably tell that I'm voicing over this video, and that's because at the moment I'm having trouble with all my recording equipment and my capture card. It's not getting my voice. Anyway, I've worked out some solutions, and I've got waiting for a new mic to come in, so that will fix the problems. So I will be doing, I guess you could say, live commentary on my videos in the near future, and most of the GTA videos will be played along with Travioli. Now, as you can see, I'm trying to keep the player a bit younger and a lot slimmer and more white, so he resembles me, but in the end he does look a little bit more old. We're kind of going for that, I guess you could say, white trash look. But yeah, that's about all. Let me just talk a bit about the software I'll be using, just in case I come across any problems and any of you guys know how to fix it, or if you could give me any tips on how I could use them better. For my editing software, I am using Sony Vegas Pro 13, and my capture card I'm using right now is the Roxio. It's the Pro Edition, not the standard one. And for my mic, I'm only using my laptop one as of right now, but I will be getting Blue Snowball, sorry. So I'll be connecting that to my PlayStation 4, which is the platform I'll be playing on. And I'd also just like to say that I will be having an unboxing soon, as I mentioned in my intro video, and the first one will be there's going to be a few, but the first one will be the Pokemon Generations Elite Trainer Box. And yeah, I plan on doing that with you guys just because I'll be excited to see if I get any good pulls or not. I've heard a lot of good pulls from them, and if you want to watch one right now, that's already out. I've got it on pre-order, but if you go over to Unlisted Leaf, he's already got one out. I'll leave that link in the description if you want to go check him out. I hate him, but you just can't get enough of that guy, so go have a look at him. But as you can see here, I've changed the hair. This hair doesn't look quite like mine, but it was the closest one that I could pick through the styles that were there. I had to play around with the skin aging and all the skins, the freckles and the pimple stuff, to see if I could get him to look any more younger. And as you can see, I got that little beard there, which kind of looks like my own if I don't shave for a few weeks. But yeah, I don't think we'll go for that street look, which what he looks like right now, and which I end up giving him. We'll go and do an episode just on our clothing. But as you can see here, I did try a few more hairstyles, but I went back to the last one. As you can see here, I'm going to try different shades. Not any of them were really my hair color, so I just went for the darkest one possible, just because it is a little bit more orange. Not that I'm a ranger, but I'm a really sort of darker, lighter brown, if that makes any sense. If you saw me, you'd know what I'm talking about. But here we go again, trying to go back into the combo of the parents, and it's not working out until the very end, which I get one that I'm, 95% happy about. But as you can see, with the resemblance and skin tone, it was all the way up to the father figure. That's where I was having my problem. It's when I lowered it back down to halfway of the mother and the father that I really got close to what I was wanting. There was only really two parents that stood out for what I liked, and it's the N2 that you can see, and the dad does look kind of rich, so hopefully that's going to bring in some money for us. But here, this is the one I liked. I played around with the resemblance to see if I could get him any better, but he just ended up looking like a massive dog. I like how his neck's a little bit thinner and his head's a bit more pointy. Well, not pointy, but it's a bit more slim, so round or squared. I didn't want to play with any of the eyebrows or anything like that just because they were good. The only thing that I changed on the face was obviously I added the beard and I changed the eye color to blue to match mine. As you can see, I put some skin aging on. It lets you go a lot older with the skin aging, as you probably already know, but it doesn't let you go any younger. So this is as young as I could get him. I don't know if you can see it on this video, but under his eyes he does have a few wrinkles, but there's not much I could do about that. So just go back on the unboxings. You already know that we're going to have a Gran Turismo one. If not, then we do have the Gran Turismo Sport. It's going to be the $200 version, sorry. And now you also know about the Pokemon one. There will be a few more this year. There might be some more next year as well, depending on my funding. But yeah, so keep an eye out for those. Those will be really exciting. I can't tell you when I will have them up by, just because of my schooling, so that really restricts me. In fact, I just have to let you guys know that next week I won't have a video up because I'll be away the whole week on a school camp. So I'll try and get another one up after that week as soon as I can. But yeah, so I'll be looking forward to those. But we'll just jump back to the gameplay right here. You can see me going through a few, trying to not make our character look so queer, if you'd say. No hate on any gay, lesbian, or bis. I have a lot of friends that are. So if you hear me say anything like, oh, he's gay, anything like that, I don't mean it in those sorts of terms. It's just more of an insult that I've been brought up around my family and friends. It's always been used, so it's just part of my vocab. So please no hate on that. Although I will try to refrain for saying that, just because I don't want to offend anybody. But here we see that I'm trying to get the best possible stamina, shooting, strength, and flying. I go through a few, and you know, none of them are too good. But I eventually find one which is really good flying, and that's really good because I'm terrible at flying. So we want to try and keep that up as high as we can. Okay, so here we're about to just give him a name after we just picked skills. And I named him Little Lambo just because obviously my name's Little Lambo, and I named him Little Lambo instead of Doopy, which you would also know me by from last video. And that's just because my brother, as I mentioned, actually no, I didn't mention in that. I made a Drive Club video, but my audio stuffed up, so I decided to go with GTA first. But in that video I mentioned that my brother's name is also Doopy, and he helps me with a lot of my art for my channel and my thumbnails and stuff like that. So I'll leave a link in the description for his channel, so you can go check him out, give him some support. But yeah, he named himself Doopy as well, and that's just because our family name is similar to that, and that's just what we've been called as for nicknames for the last few years. So don't get us mixed up. I'll try and use Little Lambo more than I do Doopy. But yeah, if you hear me referring to Doopy, if it's my brother, I will say my brother. If it's me, I'll be referring to me. But here we're finished, and I skipped the tutorial just because I already know what you have to do in GTA Online and what you can do and things like that. But if you want to go see a tutorial, jump on YouTube, look it up. I'm sure somebody has a video up for it. But I did when I played on the PlayStation 3, because I transferred my character from the PlayStation 3 up to the PlayStation 4. I thought that you had to do a race and you got a car. I don't know if that's changed or if it never happened and it was just in my head. Because I was pretty sure it was with Lamar. But that might have been in the tutorial, which I missed. But we're jumping straight into online, which I found weird. But they've given us a gun, as you'll see once we just get out of the clouds, which GTA Online has really long loading times, but there's nothing we can do about that. Here we go with a gold chain on us, which makes us look hella gay. We just on the street, just outside of Life Invader. So expect the next video within the next 2 weeks. I'll have one up as soon as I can. But yeah, that's all for today. Little Lambo out.